What's up, guys? Welcome to another TikTok ad tip video. So in today's video, I want to talk about the difference between custom identity ads and Spark ads, right? So if you're just getting started on TikTok, you may be confused because it is different than Facebook, right? With Facebook, you're linking a page, a Facebook page, to an ad account. So technically, every ad you're running is linked to that page, right? And you can use existing post IDs to maximize social proof. It's not the case with TikTok. Out of the gate with TikTok, you can basically just put whatever page title and page icon that has a match to the landing page, but you can put whatever name you want that's related to that in the title. Every ad is basically created at the ad level, right? Meaning like all the personalization, the branding element is at the ad level. Whereas Spark ads is more like a traditional Facebook existing ID post where you can actually link to it. It's a real post inside of TikTok. It gets social proof. People can click from that ad and view everything, view your page. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the difference between the two. We're going to dive into the ad account over here. I'm going to show you kind of the examples between the two things because there are some pros and cons to both. Listen, before we get into that, we use both, right? So I don't think there's a definitive best type of ad to run on TikTok because they're contextual. It depends on what your goals are and what's most important to you, right? You're looking to build a brand, looking to build a following in addition to making money, or you're just looking direct response, you're affiliate market or something like that. Depending on those contexts, you may find one of these more valuable than the other. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to hit the share screen real quick. And we're going to take a look at here. So what you'll see when you're inside your ad accounts is right here where it says identity. It's automatically on custom identity. So custom identity gives you the option to basically set up the branding, set up the profile, everything right here. So you can easily switch it on, switch between it. You don't have to reset it every time. If you're brand new to TikTok, you might not see that yet, in which case you'll have to basically set the page name, the profile icon, all of that here before you can have the custom identity created. So again, what's happening here, everything else is pretty much the same on this ad unit. You'll know some weird things in our account because we're beta testing search. So some things you see in here are not going to be in your account, but they will be eventually. So with this type of ad, if I go back over here, the biggest difference between the two, between Spark and custom identity, besides the fact that obviously how you set it up is different, when somebody sees a custom identity ad in their feed, anywhere they click, it is going to take them to whatever you put in this URL bar right here, okay? So even if they click your profile icon, like, oh, ClickFunnels, we're going to click that, it's going to take them to the website. If they click ClickFunnels here, it's going to take them to your website, right? Nothing here is going to take them to ClickFunnels TikTok profile, okay? What that means is you're almost universally, this has been the case for pretty much every ad we've run, custom identity ads will have higher click-through rates, outbound click-through rates than Spark ads. I have seen very, 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 very few exceptions to that, mainly because there's just more outbound click points, right? With a Spark ad, you basically have the call to action button. That's the only outbound link. With Spark ads, if they click here or they click here, it is going to take them to ClickFunnels' actual profile or your actual TikTok profile where they can follow you, where they can view other videos, right? But again, custom identity, you have multiple exit points to your website. Spark ads, you have one. Now, again, we talk about pros and cons. You might get more clicks with custom identity, but again, they might not be all high quality clicks because you may have people clicking your icon or your name because they want to learn more about the business, but they're taken to the website, so they might just bounce off the website, right? That's a negative for custom identity. Also, the comments, the engagement on this post are not translated to other ads using the same creative, right? So if you have 10 other ad groups running the exact same creative, they're 10 totally unique ads. They don't maximize social proof. Nothing gets consolidated. Whereas Spark ads, everything is centralized to an existing post ID. So if I have 10 ad groups running the same Spark ad, all the comments across all 10 of those ad groups come back to one, right? So that's great, especially if you get a lot of great comments, a lot of good engagement. It's obviously going to be beneficial to you when it comes to click-through rates and overall CPMs on the ad. So that's one of the biggest differences there. On top of that, the other big difference in kind of value for Spark ads, obviously you have lower click-through rates, but you might get higher quality clicks with more intent. If you're verified, you get the blue check mark, which also adds a lot of validity. Plus, you get this additional benefit that Spark ads give you that I'll talk about in a second when I get out of the share screen. But again, when you're in custom identity, the ad process is really simple. You're just going to follow all these instructions, right? Upload the video, add the text, add the interactive add-on if you want, add the link, set the call to action, all that good stuff, and you're going to publish it. You're going to submit it. If you want to use a Spark ad, you're going to click this toggle it's either going to link to the account. So if you just like, it's the account links happen on a profile basis. So if you owned this business and you were running that account, you could link this in your settings. So you could just link the account and do everything right through here. Or you can use an authorized post or account, which is what we've been doing to the account. So I might publish some things on my account. So I'm going to click that. So if I publish something on my profile that I want to use a Spark ad, or an influencer or a creator has posted a really great piece of UGC you want to use in an ad, this is where you would go. You'd be able to see and authorize the post there. I'm going to show you how to authorize posts in a second. And then once you do that, once you select the person in the dropdown, you're going to come down to TikTok post. And then this is going to give you all the options. So these are currently authorized to run as ads. I'm going to click it. I'm going to click confirm. And boom. Now that's pulled in. You can see, it's going to pull in all the social engagement, all that stuff. Important to remember with Spark ads, the text cannot be changed after the fact. So when you publish it in the app, when you publish the post in there, make sure it has the text, has the caption that you want to use for the ad. Otherwise, you're going to have to repost it as a Spark, come back and do the whole thing again. So it's, when I first started out, I didn't know this years ago. And so I made that mistake and it was very time consuming. So make sure when you're publishing in TikTok, everything's perfect. The only thing you're going to change at this point is the CTA. You're going to add a link, you're going to add dynamic or standard, and that's the only thing you're changing. Everything else is pulled directly from TikTok, okay? So you can do a few things. One, you can authorize the post right in here, or you can go over to assets, go to creatives, and that's going to give you another section. Let me click. I'll show you guys real quick. I'll duplicate it and show you what that looks like. Let's go to assets, go to creatives. You come to Spark ad posts. So then you can apply for authorization. You can also do the same thing at the individual ad level, authorize TikTok post. And so each of these is going to give you this pop-up where you need to basically input a code to get to the next step. I'm going to show you real quick how to grab that code. So what you're going to do is you're going to pull up your TikTok app, okay? You're going to go to the post that you want to use. All right, so I'm going to click this post right here.
Big funnel smart marketers are
using. Turn the volume down. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click this 3 dots, okay? So 3 dots, I'm going to click that. It's going to pop this up. Then on the bottom bar, I'm going to scroll all the way over here. I'm going to click Add Settings. It's the second to last setting. And you can do 2 things here. One, you can select to show only in ads. So if you want to post a lot of stuff, but you don't want it populating in your feed and making a big mess, you can do show only in ads. And that's kind of like a dark post, right? It's not going to show in your feed. It's not going to show in search, in discovery, recommendations, right? It's only going to be used for ads. What you also want to do is click the second toggle. So you want to first click that little approve of the terms there. And then you want to click this second toggle. And then it's going to say video status changed. I'm going to click OK. Now it's going to give me this another pop-up called generate code. I'm going to click generate code. I'm going to select the authorization window. I'm going to max that out to 365 because I don't want to redo it. Then I'm going to click authorize. Now I'm going to have another pop-up that says copy code, new option. I'm going to click copy code. Then we're going to come back over here. Okay. We're going to come back over here. I'm then going to paste the code. I'm going to click search. There you go. It's going to pull that exact post in. I'm going to click confirm. I'm not going to do that here because I've already done this. I'm going to click confirm. That's then going to pull this into my Spark ad library. And now in this ad account, I can select this post for any new ad group I want to run this ad under going forward. So there you have it. That's how to set up a Spark ad. That's kind of the big difference. Oh, actually, when you finish, I gave you that kind of that tease in the beginning about one of the other benefits of Spark ads. So one of the other benefits of Spark ads is that you get additional clicks and revenue even when you're not spending money. Because remember, this is a post in TikTok, and guess what happens in TikTok? As TikToks get more views, more engagement, more likes, they're going to rank higher and higher in search. And so if you can post something, a TikTok that's really valuable, that kind of solves a really big, it answers a big question, it solves a big problem, it can rank high in certain searches. And because you're running ads behind it, you're pushing lots of views, lots of likes to that post. And so when you stop running ads, it doesn't make the views disappear, the likes disappear, they stay there. So it's an investment in moving that post up discovery. And so if you put a lot of money behind an ad, it can pop up in the top of the fold for discovery. So when somebody's searching for something, now your TikTok can be there. And so in perpetuity, you can be getting residual traffic, residual sales from that post. That's a huge additional benefit for Spark Ads, is that kind of longevity of the TikTok. So there you have it. Biggest difference between Spark Ads, custom identity ads, also how you create both of those, some of the pros, some of the cons. Let me know in the comments what you guys are testing Spark, testing custom identity, and also let me know which one you're seeing better results with. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.